Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Andrea with W.O.E Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If this is your first time, welcome. As you guys can see, I'm not in the office today. I'm actually in the study room getting ready to renew all of my license and do some CEs. Yes, for those that work in healthcare, y'all know we do CEs to keep our licenses up, right? So that's what I'm actually doing. But before we get into, we on day 18th, on chapter 18 of Walking in Wisdom. Thank you, Lord. But before I get into this, I just want to share something. I know moving forward, we're doing the challenge of forgiveness. And my heart cries out to those that's having a hard time to forgive. That's why I'm here. It's going to be easy. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to make sure that God gives you strength. I'm praying that He gives you strength through this. I know it's something hard to do, but like I said, we're going to forgive the way God wants us to forgive. So yes, I'm actually looking forward to that. Also, y'all, I just picked up this book yesterday. I just bought it. It's called The Year of Letting Go. It's 365 Days Pursuing Emotional Freedom. Yes. And on the back it says, sometimes you have to lose what you want, right, to get what you need. Who is this book by? R.H. Sin. Yes, so I just got this book. Y'all know I love to read, so I'm excited to see what this, I only read like 2 chapters out of here. Really, it goes by days, but I just read like 2 or 3. And so far so good. So I'll recommend you guys to get that book, if anything. So we're coming out of the NIV version of chapter 18. Out of Proverbs, it says, an unfriendly man pursues selfish ends. He defies all sound of judgment. So basically, our selfish desires can cause us to man our own way, and by doing what we abandon, right? So that's where it sounds like principle of conduct. A fool finds no pleasure in understanding, but delights in airing his own opinions. When wickedness comes, so does contempt, and with shame comes disgrace. When the words of a man's mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is bubbling brook. It is not good to be partial to a wicked, or to deprive the innocent of justice. A fool's lips bring him strife, and his mouth invites a beating. A fool's mouth is his undoing, and his lips are a snare to his soul. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels, right? They go down to a man's inmost parts. That's basically saying it's just like open doors. Okay? We don't want to give in. You know, I know it's hard if somebody wants to tell you they heard a rumor about you, and it's like you don't want to know what was said. Like, you know, we don't need that. So that's what it means by morsels. It's just like tasting a good dessert. If you taste a little bit and you like it, you're going to wind up eating it. Right? So that's basically what it means by the morsels of either it creates a taste for more. Okay, so you can resist rumors the same way and determine to resist as feeding into it. So never open the box. Okay. Let me see. One who is slack in his work is brother to one who destroys. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. And here Solomon uses this as a metaphor. He uses a strong tower to where we can run to God no matter what. We can trust Him and not to worry about any of our troubles or anything, right? So that's basically what he's saying as a strong tower. So just look up to God. We are always safe with Him. Okay? And the wealth of the rich is their fortified city. They imagine it an unscalable, a scalable wall. And thinking wealth as his strongest defense, the rich man's is sadly mistaken. So money cannot provide safety, right? There are too many ways for it to lose its power. The government may seize it back to it, all right? Thieves may steal it, right? So God never loses His power. He is always dependable, okay? And that's what that verse is saying. 11. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city. They imagine it and the skull of a wall. Okay. Before his downfall, a man's heart is proud, but humility comes before honor. Okay. He who answers before listening, that his folly and his shame. A man's spirit sustain him in sickness, but a crushed spirit who can bear? Who can bear? Another one I reached out. The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, and the ears of the wise seek it out.